Hello, everyone. Welcome back to page 601. Thank you for joining me again to check in on my weight loss journey with Mounjaro. If you are new here, welcome. I'm on this journey to lose weight and to get healthier. During this video, I am going to share week 6 of my progress with you. Just a quick reminder for those of you who may be new here. Mounjaro is a medication that helps with weight loss by regulating blood sugar levels and suppressing appetite. I started my Mounjaro journey on Thursday, December the 26th of 2024. So right after Christmas. I'm currently taking Mounjaro at 2.5 milligrams, and I have been documenting my journey right here on this channel. Let's talk about cravings and symptoms. This week, I have had a lot of food noise, and I'm going to talk a little bit about food noise, and I'll read briefly from an article. According to a Cleveland Clinic Essentials post, food noise is a preoccupation with food. Basically, this preoccupation can lead to an ingestion of large amounts of calories and eventually lead to obesity and other medical conditions. Food noise can include thoughts about food when you are constantly thinking about what am I going to eat next, calorie counting, or obsessing over food choices, even when you're not hungry. It can also include external influences such as advertisements, social media posts, and societal messages that create pressure or confusion about food choices. The other thing that contributes to food noise is diet culture, the constant focus on what foods are good and what foods are bad, which can lead to guilt or stress surrounding eating. Food noise can make it harder to tune into your actual hunger cues, leading to unhealthy relationships with food. It's often a result of cultural pressures, dieting, or stress. Reducing food noise involves becoming more mindful of what your eating habits are and tuning out external pressures, allowing for a healthier approach to food. The post goes on to state that food noise can be managed by focusing on eating healthy, intentional eating, exercise, reducing stress, prioritizing sleep, and medication, such as Mounjaro. I will put the link to the post in the video description so you can check out the entire post when you get a chance if you're interested in doing that. My food noise looked like sugar cravings, and my sugar cravings were out of control this week. I specifically craved butter, toffee, peanuts, and unfortunately, I gave in to those cravings and I was eating those things like crazy. I think I had that craving last week too. I wasn't hungry, but I caved into it. It was like I just needed something sweet and sugary. As far as the symptoms that I had mentioned in prior videos, I spoke about experiencing some constipation and not being regular, if you know what I mean. So I added Colace, which is a stool softener, a couple weeks ago. And I'm very happy to report that the constipation has subsided. And I am back going to the bathroom on a daily basis now. So I'm happy about that. And I had mentioned in prior videos, prior to taking Mounjaro, I was a very regular and normal going to the bathroom person. I'll say it like that. When I started the injections, I started to experience some interruptions in my patterns. Okay. But I'm back on track now. Let's talk about progress as it relates to hydration and meal timing. These were my goals I had last week. I had two goals. One goal was to drink 64 ounces of water. And what I'll say is, though I may not have drank full 64 ounces of water every day, I did increase my water intake significantly this past week. And I believe that this played a big part in alleviating the constipation and getting back regular. So I'm excited about that. The second goal that I had was eating my last meal prior to 5 p.m. As I mentioned in prior videos, I only eat one meal a day. This week, I've been eating 4 mini tacos a day, asada meat, onions and cilantro, guac, and some salsa. In the past, I would have that with cheese, but I haven't been eating it with cheese this week. I ate my meals between 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. As I stated in prior videos, I felt very uncomfortable going to sleep on a full stomach. I didn't like the way that felt because with Mounjaro, as many of and some of you who are new may not know, Mounjaro slows down the digestion process. So the food stays, I believe, in your small intestine longer. So that's why you feel full and you're not hungry. I don't like that feeling. Having that feeling all day. I don't like waking up to that feeling of being really full. So I've opted to move my large meal earlier in the day. Having said that, the biggest problem I had was eating those butter toffee peanuts in the afternoons and late evenings. So that means that even though I ate my meals before 5, I didn't necessarily eat the snacks before 5. This is when I tended to have food noise and sugar cravings. Usually it was in the afternoons and late at night. So I might need to adjust my eating time and maybe eat a smaller meal in the morning, maybe some fruit, and then eat my bigger meal a little bit later in the afternoon, maybe one or two, and then see what happens from there. Okay. I want to recap the past 5 weeks of results. So, again, I took my first Mounjaro 2.5 injection on Thursday, December 26th, 2024. Initially, I did my weigh-ins on Fridays. So, my first week weigh-in date was Friday, January 3rd. And at that point, I lost 3.2 pounds. Week 2 weigh-in date was Friday, January the 10th. I lost 1.4 pounds. I changed my weigh-in dates from Friday because my body seemed to retain a little water after my injection dates, which are on Thursdays. So I moved my weigh-in dates to Saturday mornings. And I started doing that beginning week 3. Now, when I tell you these results, you may say, hey, you probably should move them back on Fridays. But anyway, so week 3, the weigh-in date was Saturday, January 18th. I actually gained 2.4 pounds. Okay. However, week 4, weigh-in date, Saturday, January 25th, I lost 4.4 pounds. And week 5 weigh-in date was Saturday, February the 1st, and I gained 3.6 pounds. I believe that's when I started doing my butter toffee peanuts at that time. So let's talk about what we are here to find out. This past week's progress, this week was week 6 of my Mounjaro journey. The weigh-in date was Saturday, February the 8th, and I gained, yes, gained 1.2 pounds. I have 3 words for that: butter, toffee, peanuts. That's all I'm going to say about that. Let's talk a little bit about my overall weight loss progress thus far. So, my net overall weight loss since I started Mounjaro on December 26, 2024, has been 2.4 pounds. I arrived at this figure by subtracting my last weight on Saturday, February the 8th, from my beginning weight on December 26th. Okay. And that gives me 2.4 pounds net. And the reason why I'm stressing that it's the net is because I lost pretty good the first and second week, and then I gained, and then I lost, and then I gained. So through all that, my net loss is 2.4 pounds. If I'm honest, these last few weeks, I've been wondering if I made the right decision to try Mounjaro. I had not mentioned this previously, but I'll mention it now. I had considered bariatric surgery. I, in fact, had discussed it with my primary care physician, And he suggested that I try Mounjaro before we try the bariatric surgery. With all of this up and down, I just was feeling some kind of way about it, but I do understand that I have to put more effort into my weight loss journey. Now, though the food noise is not where I'd like it to be, which is gone, and the weight is not where I was hoping it would be, which is lower, my blood sugar readings, they're down. So I see that as a win, and I'm okay with that. I mentioned in my past video that my doctor has written a prescription to increase my dosage from 2.5 milligrams to 5 milligrams. However, my insurance only allows me to get one refill with the four pre-filled pens once every 30 days. So I will not be able to pick up the new prescription with the 5 milligram dosage until around February the 15th or 16th. As such, my injection for week 7 on Thursday, February 13th, will still be at the 2.5 milligram dosage. Saying all that to say, I'll start week 8 with the 5 milligram injections on Thursday, February the 20th. And I'm okay with that. As I stated in prior video, I don't want to push or rush things too fast. I was questioning some things, but I'm going to go ahead and just hang in there with Mounjaro and keep trying to make the necessary adjustments. In the meantime, I'll just go ahead and just start addressing some of the things that I can and should be addressing while I'm on Mounjaro. My goals for this upcoming week is to continue increasing my water intake and to try to get to at least 64 ounces of water a day on a consistent basis. Also, to eat my last meal before 5 p.m. daily. I'm doing okay with that. I'm thinking about moving that a little bit later than what I've been doing it. As it relates to the food noise, going back to the post about the food noise, I'm going to focus on eating intentionally and mindfully. So I was proactive and I went grocery shopping. No, I did not purchase the butter toffee peanut. Instead, I purchased fruit, which I love. I live in an area where we produce much of the world's fruit. So I was able to buy some grapes, some berries, some apples, and oranges. The goal is to eat fruits when I have those sugar cravings. I actually started doing that last night. I ran out of my butter toffee peanuts, which is good. And so I had grapes. The only problem with my food and my fruits is I have a 17-year-old nephew who is an athlete. He's 6'1". And even if I buy his snacks and his food, he goes in there and wolfs down on my stuff. So I'm going to have to separate my food out and put it in my little refrigerator upstairs because I went downstairs and I bought, I want to say maybe 4 bags of grapes, 4 big bags. And I think there's 1.5 left. That's it. Went shopping yesterday. Okay. The other goal is to write in my journal daily. And I haven't been doing that, but I plan to try to do a little better with that. My word this upcoming week is continue. I am going to continue on with my journey. All right, that's my update for this week. It's really been something else. I am excited about going on. I'd love to hear from all of you, though. If you've been on a weight loss journey or you're using Mounjaro or any other weight loss aids, including medication, drop a comment below and share your experiences with me. How are you feeling? What's worked for you? And how have you dealt with setbacks? Please share. I'm eager to learn from folks who got some tips for me. Also, if you think this video could help someone else, please share it with a friend or family member who might be going through something similar. I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Keep going, and we absolutely have got this. All right. Thank you again for joining me. God bless.